just loaded up. She's going down to full throttle blasting. And blast all the rest of the paint off, all the primer off. We've done inside already, and we've also done underneath. But Mick will give it a light covering of water blasting. It's got an acid in it that stops it rusting, and then he'll put some epoxy on it, and we'll come back and start finishing off the bodywork. Okay guys, we're down at full throttle blasting down the road. So come down to see Mick. He's going to water blast the car and get all the remaining paint and the red oxide primer that they put on them first off, and then we'll put it in some epoxy. Let's go and have a look what he's doing. Mick's finished doing all the blasting, removing the paint and the red primer that was on it. He gave the inside another whip over. They use an acid which stops it from rusting. So he's done the roof. It's a bit hard to see from down here, but
called the turret.
Yes, or the turret, whatever you like. Here you go. There you go. So the roof's all done.
How you going, Ross?
Parcel's all done. He's done in the boot. Also done the back, and he also gave a quick whip underneath as well, just so it had that that rust preventing acid on it. Now he's going to give it a coat of epoxy.
We're going to take it up the presses, give it a coat of epoxy in the booth, dry it out,
and then it'll go back to the factory and start working on it. Job well done. So Mick's blasted the body and put it under epoxy. We've just got it back to the factory. So it's all nice and clean. It's dry now. So you can see pretty much everything that you need to do while this is on. You can see all the little marks, all the little lines. There's a few marks down here at the back we've got to do. There's another one up here. Just a little bit of a dent, so it's nice and clean now. Bit easy, a bit of a dent here. But for the most part, it's a very good body, and it doesn't have too much work that needs to be done on it. We also did the floor, obviously, which has been epoxied as well. Very happy with the work that full throttle blasting did for us. So hopefully it moves on along quicker now. So it's a horrible day. Pissing down rain. What we're going to do is, there's a few rust spots up here, as Tobe said before. We're going to cut it out and weld a piece in. Craig's mocked up a piece to put in there, and Toby's already cut some rust out of it and welded a few plates in. So we need to get that finished so we can start doing the floor with the under seal and the black paint. I'm going to come along here and smooth down these edges like this one. So moving along nicely. Okay.
I'll put all this line in it first.
How do you get that line in it?
I just have to stretch it all through here. Not going to be easy. Please stick still.
Okay, so we've come along and grinded the weld back all the way along. Nice and even. Bit hard to tell with the paint not on it, or the reflection's a bit hard to make it tell, but what we've done is we've just grinded it off the top, rounded the edge and grinded the face a little bit. So it's come up pretty good. Same as this one, we'll just smooth off the edge a little bit. And I'll show you what they look like on the side that we didn't change. Basically the same as what we've got.
Doing some work on the sedan. Craig's got this patch panel half made up for the bit of rust we found in the floor after blasting. But today we're going to start putting some seam sealer back in it, since some of it got taken out with the blasting. We've got the car on the rotisserie here. You can see all underneath, it's looking beautiful. So yeah, we're probably going to start up the front here and just start doing a bit of seam sealing so we can get the underside of the HQ painted and sealed up before it goes to get the bodywork finished off.
Up the seam sealer on the bottom, and we're going to get Craig and Brent to start working on that rust patch that they made up the other day.
Just to give the car a bit more airflow, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those speed holes.
Yep.
Yes.
Less weight, the better.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I keep blowing all the metal dust on them.
Is that where you want it?
Special guest in the house. Yeah. Bro, go hard at it. Far out, bro. We wanted it repaired, not polished. Woo-wee. That's looking tight.
Okay, in one of the other videos that we did, you saw us doing the guards. We've done the corners needed to be cut out and welded in. We also did the inside. Toby put a plate in here. The other guard very much similar. The corners needed to be replaced, the inner and the outer. So they're done nicely. They'll go away to get blasted next week. The bonnet will go away to get blasted also. We've got the nose cone up here. Nose cone's in pretty good condition. That'll go down and get blasted as well. They'll all come back in epoxy, and the boot is behind the bonnet. That also is no rust in the boot at all, so lucky they're in that kind of a condition being such an old car. Okay, so we did a bit of work on the original doors that we got with the HQ sedan, and they were a bit how you going on the inside. They weren't too good. We managed to find another set of doors, the white ones, that I got off a mate, and they're bloody brilliant. There's very minor rust in the back side of it. I mean, down along the seal, it looks rusty, but it hasn't gone all the way through. It's basically surface. We'll just cut that small piece out and weld it in. As you can see, it's only surface rust, so we'll give it a clean up, and we're going to use that door for the front passenger. We're going to use this door for the driver's rear. It's got a small dent in the front, but again, it's only got very minor rust in it, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, while the boys are doing the rest of the bottom of the car, well, meant to be doing the rest of the bottom of the car, Toby's going to start on the bushes of all the control arms. We'll have a look at that.
We're starting to put the bushes together for the front end. This is the end result. What we've got to help us stopping these bars close together where the bush goes through has to be press fit into that bit as well as that bit there. Is we've just made this simple piece up here. I can't even remember if I made it out of a piece of flat, round, square or what, but
It works.
wedge that in there like that to stop these bars squashing together. Obviously you can still get the bush through, and then it's about this simple. Watch me ruin this completely.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of the hat.
First without my sleeve.
Listo.
One motion, bush fitted.
Both sides. Fitting nicely. That works really well. None of these are bent.
Fully pressed in here. We've got the metal protruding on the other side. Same on that side. Big screwdriver. Pop this little bad boy out. 2 bushes fitted to the arms with 2 hammer motions.
2 bushes with 1 stone.
Not really, but
Now we'll get on to the rest of them.
ball joint.
Piece of wood so it doesn't damage underneath. Now Toby's going to smack
And-
the hell out of it with a sledgehammer.
No, it's not a sledgehammer.
Well, it's a sledgy hammer.
It's a FBH.
I can't say that online.
What? Freaking big hammer.
All right, freaking big hammer. Yep, okay.
What were you thinking, Jimmy?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably
I don't know.
probably what everybody else out there is thinking.
Try to get it a little bit straight to start with. And then get it really crooked.
That's all right. She's gone for a run.
Gone.
Gone all the way to the other side of the factory. She hit for a 6. She's out of the park.
No, that was a bouncing ball, that one. Yeah, look, you can. If you had a piece perfectly shaped for that shape there, that uneven shape, you could potentially mount this in the press. But because you don't have a nice surface here to mount off, without making some sort of special adaptation piece, you're just never going to get it pressed squarely.
She's almost in.
I'm going to call that in. You can see it's been ground down at some stage.
No, that's in, mate.
But yeah, that's in.
Okay, so we managed to get the bushes in either end of the control arms. Now they've got to protrude slightly. A lot of people put a tack weld on the inside here and here just so they don't move. We might try that. We also put a metal plate up the center so they didn't flex as much, so you didn't get that bouncy old Holden car feeling when you drive. So they're all in. We also did the ball joints on the front lower control arms and the bushes in the rear of them. So we'll do the uppers next.
Got the upper control arm, got our bushes, our nicely powder coated crossbar. So we'll start putting one together. Pretty simple, bush in one side. Get yourself something to rest on. In this case, blower drive for an LS.
Yeah.
Pick up socket.
Voila.
The cameraman and director just trying to stop everything happening. And just everything falls down around you. Press one in. Get your rod. Like that. And yep. So you got it in like that. Then you get your other bush. Put it like that. Now it could be seen as a bit brutal, but without any special old school GM fitment tool, you know, special tool code 679995, you know, this is the easiest way to do it. Now, you can see ours isn't in all the way. Simply our socket isn't deep enough here. So I've obviously, to finish this off, I have to find something with the right depth. But when that side is like that side, it's ready to go.
Tabs have just finished putting all the ball joints in the uppers and lower control arms. They went in pretty easy, bit of a bashing. Now the boys are going to start on doing the underneath of the car. They've already sealed it. They're going to start putting some Raptor on it.
Alright, I've got the celebrity painter in. We're going to put some Raptor down, and then we're going to just do some of the more critical areas just in satin black, just because of the thickness of the Raptor and that. So, we're going to get going, put some Raptor on. Wasn't that a messy job? This Raptor stuff, it's pretty good, but wow, it gets everywhere. So as you can see, we've got Raptor on strategic areas of the underside of the HQ, mostly as a stone guard. The rest we will go over with a satin black paint. And so she should be looking really nice underneath, ready for the suspension you saw us put back together, and eventually the whole driveline going back in. So the major metalwork's done on the body. The doors and stuff, still might be some little touch-up spots after they come back from blasting. But it's looking like we're going straight to paint.
Guards and doors and bonnet and nose cone are down at the blasters.
They are?
Yep.
Yep. So this is the kind of thing we do. If you're into this kind of content, have a look back at our other videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe, share us with a friend. You know, that really helps us just grow as a channel, and so we can keep bringing you such good content as this. Check out our other videos on this HQ project, and also our past projects and the other projects we're up to as well at the moment. And as always, if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments. We always try to answer questions, read questions in the comments, and you know, if you just want to tell us we're doing a good job, that's fine. You know, we're always happy to see that, and gives us encouragement to keep going. That's where we're up to with the HQ at the moment. Thanks for watching, and catch us next time in Rebound.